Alright, what's going on everybody? Afflicted Gamer here. Welcome back to another Division 2 video. It's Friday, July the 12th, which means that the vendors have reset, except Cassie Mendoza is on a separate day. Now, two quick things. One, excuse my voice, because I do have a couple of fans in front of me where I am temporarily set up. It's super hot. So I'm losing my voice a little bit again. And if those of you that are regulars on the channel, you want to know what's kind of been going on, I will fill you in at the end of the video as to not take up any more time at the beginning. For those of you that don't, it's all good either way. For those of you that do watch this, if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. It's much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, hopefully you'll consider subscribing as well for more Division 2 content, because eventually things will go right back to normal. So, first stop will be here at the White House. We've got a Petrov defense backpack, which has skill, power, health, weapon damage on it for the 3-piece set. Skill power will be amazing in Title Update 5. I had some time with it on the PTS, and skill builds will be much more viable. Other than that, we've got crit chance, armor, crit damage, safeguard, and insulated. Badger Tough Mask with health, damage to elites, and crit hit chance. Other than that, we have a couple of superiors, and that is it. If you're a fan of Strained, even though on an LMG I would absolutely pick Unhinged over this, you could pick it up and swap over the talent. Alright, over to the Blueprints vendor. So I've got a Vector SBR 45 ACP replica. I honestly think this was here last week, so I'm just going to grab it. And then we've got a Pulse mod, Chem Launcher mod, Shield mod. Any of these that you haven't picked up, whether they are superior, high-end, even the blue ones, those will all be here. I picked up all of the blue ones because the requirements to craft them and unlock them is much cheaper than superior and high-end. Scooting on down to the clan vendor. Enough people have requested that I keep these in the video, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so we have Wyvern Wear knee pads with 345 skill power with cloaked and a offensive mod slot. Providence defense knee pads with 211 skill power and restorative. Wyvern Wear mask with 235 skill power, 24% hazard protection and spotter. Richter and Kaiser holster with 12% crit damage and insulated. Murakami's backpack with 3% health, 3% weapon damage, crit hit damage on the ropes, and self-adjusting. Wyvern Wear knee pads yet again, 271 skill power with calculated. Richter and Kaiser backpack with 14% crit hit chance, 3% cooldown reduction, and 105 skill power with efficient and destructive. Efficient, great talent in my opinion, especially if you cannot seem to unlock Unbreakable on your build because you're struggling with putting it together. 11 blues can be a little bit challenging, so this is the next best thing if you want to, say, go into the raid. Citar, ignited, accurate, and double duty. Black Market SASG 12 with strained, stable, and double duty yet again. Classic M60 with steady-handed, extra, stop, drop, and roll. ACR with strained, accurate, and wascally. Alright, so strained, obviously one of the better talents. A lot of people are a huge fan of Ranger, myself included, but the next best thing, especially if you're going for a crit build, pick this thing up, put strained on your assault rifle. Trust me, you won't regret it. Classic RPK with measured, Allegro, and cannon. Alright, so that's everything here at the White House. Next up, we'll be at the theater. Okay, over at the theater settlement, there's only a couple of items here worth taking a look at. We've got Murakami Industries gloves with 2.5% health, 6% assault rifle damage, and precise, plus 15% headshot damage. On top of that, we have a double-barreled shotgun replica, drone mod, hive mod, and a seeker mine mod. So that is it. Next up, we're going to go to the campus. Alright, over here at the campus settlement, she's got a few items for sale. First up, Wyvern Wear knee pads with 4% crit hit chance and braced. Murakami Industries holster with 4.5% health and 8.5% crit hit chance. Military M870 with Sadist, Accurate, and Recharged. On top of that, we have a Drone mod, Hive mod, and a Seeker Mine mod. So, not a whole lot, but next up is the Dark Zones. Alright, the first stop will be up at DZ West main entrance. We have a Richter and Kaiser holster with 13.5% crit chance along with self-adjusting, and a police T821 with killer, Allegro, and double duty. Alright, next up, we're down here at DZ South. There are a couple of items for sale here. First up, Gila-Guard vest with 19,000 health, 418 skill power, 5% headshot damage, and hard hitting. Araldi Holdings holster with 13,821 health on kill, and Filler Up. Filler Up is actually a really good talent, especially if you're running double LMGs. Yalgear gloves with 30% hazard protection. Hazard protection is extremely helpful in situations like the raid, and I don't think I've ever seen 30% on a pair of gloves. That's crazy. 2% shotgun damage and clutch. Clutch is still a pretty good talent. And also a side note for new players to the division, in case you didn't know this, you do need to kill one of every enemy, or kill enemies with one piece of each of the different brand sets on. Yalgear only drops in the Dark Zone, so if you're someone that likes to complete commendations, you may want to buy these gloves, kill an NPC with it, because that will help you finish one of them up. I don't remember the exact name of it, but yeah, keep that in mind. Finally, we have an M249B with fast hands, accurate, and everlasting. So, our next and final stop will be down at DZ East, and like I said at the beginning of the video, for those of you that want to know what's been going on and what to expect with myself, the channel, etc., just stick around until the end. I won't take much of your time, just give you a quick little breakdown of what's been going on and what is coming. Alright, the final stop of the week, DZ East main entrance. There's something here that will make a few people happy anyways. So, first up, 511 tactical gloves with 4% marksman rifle damage, over 6,000 health, and Wicked. Douglas and Harding holster with 9.5% crit chance and 5% cooldown reduction. Don't forget, cooldown reduction will be changed to skill haste when title update number 5 gets here. And then a D50. For everybody that is still having a hard time getting a D50, you want to craft up your Liberty exotic pistol. Buy a few of these because if you have multiple characters, you can actually craft up a bunch and break them down for exotic components if you really want to. But anyways, that was everything we had for sale this week in the Division 2. I will do my best to get out the Cassie Mendoza video on Sunday. But other than that, for those of you that are going to end off here, hopefully the video was helpful and you guys did drop a like on it. Don't forget to consider subscribing for more Division 2 content because more will be on the way. And now, real quick, for those of you that want to know what's been going on, in a nutshell, going through a pretty extreme breakup and a move. The process of moving has been difficult, so I've got like a Jimmy rig setup going on right now just so I can try to bring you guys some content when I can and I have somewhere to have things set up. And then there's a few things that I will have to, a few hurdles to jump through over the next couple of months. So when all those things are done and settled and I have finally found a place to go and all that stuff and I can get my stuff out of storage, then things will go back to normal. So I still have a little bit of a bumpy road ahead, and hopefully you guys can bear with me and kind of stick it out with the channel until that's settled. And for those of you that have already told me you're going to, I just want to say thank you guys so much for understanding. It is means a lot to me. So anyways, before I turn to a total cheeseball, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Have a fantastic weekend, agents. Title update number 5 is coming out on July 23rd for annual pass holders. 1 week after that for everybody else. So we have a bunch of cool stuff to look forward to. I got to try it out on the PTS, and I must say I'm pretty happy with what we are getting. So, but anyways, like I said, I'm out of here, guys. I will leave the links for Discord and Twitter down in the description, so if you're not following me on either one of those, you are more than welcome to obviously join the server and follow me over on Twitter at AfflictedGamer. Anyways, I'll see you guys very soon in the next video or in the next live stream.